Machine pencil cartography. Today I plan to discuss some details about the topology of boids arranged in circles. I have previously liked to call these arrangements camera orthotics because this is their most proper scientific name. The phrase camera orthotics refers to the practice of arranging objects into a circle so that, for example, if these were light detecting devices, they would be able to collect data points on the light coming from the focal point, and they would have a quality alignment towards the center. The phrase camera orthotics is a carefully selected term by an orthotician because the phrase refers exactly to the practice of arranging objects into circular patterns. In the practice of doing this with birdoid objects, we have the tendency to reflect circular arrangements of pedestrians who are focused around a focal point. We also have a few additional navigational phrases to add in as special touches. When the pedestrians are arranged with their attention focused towards the center of the circle, this circle is known as an envelopment. And when the pedestrians are arranged with their attention focused towards the outside of the circle, this circle is known as a contravelopment. These are interesting things to take into consideration. They are reminiscent of how we consider spot features in the topography of landscapes, where we have our hachure lines that face either towards the center of the circle if this was a spot depression, or away from the circle if this was some kind of mound. Finally, I have one cultural mention from topography where I have read about this several times in the past. I was reading about trichology, and they often discuss topographical problems where they comb the hair from their scalps, and they often end up combing their hair into a cowlick. There are at least some sources where I've heard people discussing formations of circular arrangements of pedestrians. These topographic formations happen as a result of stratigraphy, and they are simply convergent or divergent trends in crowd mechanics. In this context, they are often referred to as cowls, as an alternative to calling them by their other names, often to reflect the emergent nature of these patterns, rather than reflecting the creation of circular arrays in a more intentional context. Thank you for your attention to this matter. This has been Machine Pencil Cartography, signing out.